Want to help support the channel and stick it to the man? Check out our new Robinhood We Steal from the Poor to Give to the Rich t-shirt, and we've also got masks and mugs. Every purchase supports the channel, and hey, you'll be protesting publicly. Click the links below for more details. A junior investor put a little bit of money into GameStop as a birthday gift and walked away a heck of a lot richer. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur. Welcome to my channel, and let's look at one of the nice stories about this whole Robinhood fiasco. Granted, I have been focusing on kind of the negative aspects of the Robinhood story. Them shutting down the service, them manipulating the market, all that jazz. But the thing is, in the midst of this buying frenzy where people decided to just start buying GameStop stock, whether to hurt hedge fund investments or to get on the train while the stock was going crazy, there was at least one junior investor who had a very, very good payday. Now, this is about a young boy named Jaden Carr, and his mom, Nina, decided several years ago that she wanted to get him invested in the stock market. Now, what my parents did, or at least my mom, my dad was not in favor of me getting into the stock market at all, for being completely honest. When my mom wanted to inspire me, she showed me Schoolhouse Rock songs, you know, like the Wall Street song and Where Does the Money Go, things like that. You know, I like old Schoolhouse Rock. What can I say? Nina decided that as a Kwanzaa gift, she was going to buy some stock for him. She bought 10 shares of GameStop stock in 2019, and keep in mind, GameStop stock is really not very valuable. I'm sure the situation kind of went somewhere along the lines of, you know, she wanted to teach him the value of money. What company would you like to invest in? He said GameStop. And, you know, she bought, okay, here, I'm going to buy 10 GameStop shares of stock. And, well, kid had a very good payday, and I think he's definitely going to want to be investing for a long time. So according to the San Antonio Current, a little lesson in financial literacy has put a San Antonio fifth grader in the national spotlight. After racking up a 5,000% return on a few shares of GameStop his mother bought for him in 2019, as a lesson in investing, 10-year-old Jaden Carr has been featured in the New York Times and the Washington Post and appeared on Fox business show Making Money. Good for you, Jaden. Good for you. I am so happy to see you get recognized. That's just cool to be on Making Money. Let's continue. Jaden's mom, Nina Carr, gave him 10 GameStop shares as a Kwanzaa gift since he liked video games and small investment could provide a hands-on lesson in how the stock market works. And also, it's not in this particular story, but she also printed out a GameStop stock certificate and framed it for him and gave it to him. So, you know, that was pretty cool, I thought. However, after last week's frenzied buying of GameStop shares by individual investors, the value of the youngster's share ballooned to $3,200. Suddenly, the national news outlets had a cute human face to put on a story that had so far been about heady stuffs like hedge funds, short selling, and Wall Street intrigue. After the steep run-up, Jaden ultimately opted to sell his stock and take the profits after a little motherly advice, of course. She was saying the stocks hardly ever go up this way, so if I wanted to sell it, we should sell it now, the fifth grader told the Washington Post. While Nina Carr told the Post that she helped put context around the price spike, she ultimately left the decision up to her son. I wouldn't be fair for me to make the decision on his behalf. If he lost the money, it would have been a lesson learned. Well, Jaden, you were wise. You were wise to listen to your mother. I mean, here's the thing. I have shared this story on my channel before, but here's the thing. I used to be a GameStop investor. I bought 10 shares of GameStop stock sometime last year. It got up to $15, then $20, and I put a stop loss on it for $18, and it got down to $18 for trigger to sell, and I didn't rebuy those shares because it was like, whatever. That's probably as high as it was ever going to go. And granted, I made money, but not the money you made. I mean, just from this story alone, it sounds like you are a better investor than I am. You had a 5,000% increase in your initial investment. I think my increase was it was maybe 50%, if we're, and you know, 50%, that's not like a bad increase if we're being honest. 50% is good for the most part. But yeah, had I held on for just 30 more days, I would have seen a sharp increase. And if I still had them to this day, oh, the money that those stocks would be worth. And I'm saving for a house. like another house, obviously. So this is crazy. I kind of cry a little bit when I think about that. But Jaden, the reason you are getting popular is because you are the kind of thing we like to see in this situation. Someone who innocently put a little bit of money in there and got relatively wealthy by, most of our standards. Like what you got, I would be more than happy to have gotten. Like you won more than the billionaires who bet against GameStop last week. So, hey, Jaden, I know you've already been on like Fox and New York Times, so my channel is nothing compared to those. But hey, you ever want to come on the show and talk stocks, feel free to do so, because something tells me I could take some advice from you. But anyway, I would like to know what everyone else thinks of this story. Like, how cool is it that Jaden walked away with this kind of win? Are you going to do the same thing with your kids to help teach them a lesson? Who knows? Maybe it'll work out in the long run. I would love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.